Nice to see you.
Well, I'm a big fan of you, so I'm really excited to see you. Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
This is the first time you've returned to the sci-fi genre since the Kylo Ren of Star Wars. So what brought you back to this genre?
Just the concept of the movie, that it was dinosaurs, was the big part of it. I have no plan or, to not do sci-fi just because I was in Star Wars, and the opposite is true. I don't actively look for things because I wasn't. So it came at a time where I understood the story and thought it was ambitious and a weird combination of a bunch of things, and that there were kind of three-dimensional characters within something that was big, that a lot of people would see was also just unique. It seemed like a rare project.
Speaking of what unique about this film is it only has 3 or 4 actors. So basically it was your solo sequence or just 2 of you and the young brilliant Ariana. So did working with fewer co-stars help you to focus, or do you like to perform with many various casts?
Yeah, I think that's what made it unique. The fact that they were silent, I actually forgot about, because when we're working on it, there's a whole crew around, and we're talking so much in between takes about what we're doing physically that when we wound up shooting it, I forgot that we were talking to each other. But it was what made it unique or interesting. I also like it when there's a lot of actors and you're in with one completely different energy one day, and then the next day it's 4 days of a completely different energy. It adds a lot of different flavors to the movie. But so yeah, it was rare. I haven't really thought about how it compares or contrasts. It was just it was unique. We also didn't have a lot of time, so we were shooting fast, and so in that instance, it was helpful on a production element to kind of have more control over the moving pieces, if that makes sense.
I like to see you do comedy. I'm still a big fan of your Star Wars undercover boss of Saturday Night Live. It was 2016. Because of the tension in this film, the comedy scenes worked as a nice break. So did you enjoy doing them, and what was the funny part of the shooting?
Oh yeah, no, I like it when it's always unexpected comedy. It doesn't feel like slapstick. One part of it is I like when my favorite part that's funny is when she ties the rope around the tree. I just thought that was very an innocent moment. It's like totally what a kid would do, and it's completely unexpected and pretty honest, and that was my favorite part.
I guess it's been a while since you worked with relatively young filmmakers. How was it working with Brian and Scott?
Good. They're younger. They had younger. They're my age. So what they came up with was unique. It was spectacle, and that part was important. And I think it wound up being a really nuanced. A big spectacle movie that had a lot of nuance in it. So it was a really rare opportunity.